Hey guys, this is Nathan here. This is going to be my third day of Ramadan, and today I've decided, because the video seemed a little bit long, that I'm going to time myself and I'm going to give myself 5 minutes, and I'm basically just going to talk about living in Abu Dhabi and what it's like to move from a country inside Europe. So basically I'm going to start the timer now and it's going to go off. So I've been here for just under 13 months, and it was a really big change to what I was used to growing up in Scotland. But it's been a manageable change. It's not been a massive change that has stopped me from doing anything, which is good. And living here is a lot better than living in the UK because of, I'm going to say, 5 reasons. And these 5 reasons consist of: there's no crime, or there's very little crime. There's no drug abuse, and there's no people being drunk in the streets. There's no break-ins, and there's no fights in the street, which is great if you come from a European country, or if you live in the States. You kind of see that quite a lot. There's no tax, which means that, obviously there's no tax, nothing's taxed, which means that petrol's cheaper, food tends to be cheaper, and you get paid higher salaries, which is good, and you can afford a better lifestyle. The third thing is that people here are always friendly, they're always kind, and if you get lost, they'll always point you in the right direction, which is great, because in certain places in Europe, people can be really nasty, and it's crazy to think that when I came over here, I didn't think it would be like that. I thought everybody would be very hostile, and it would be really hard to fit in, but it's not. You're welcome with open arms, and I've made a lot of friends in the Middle East, all through different races. There's Somali, Algerian, Bangladeshi, Pakistani, Indian, expats, and basically, yeah, it's a lot nicer than kind of living in Europe, which is great. The fourth thing is basically the weather. The weather is absolutely cracking. It's about 46 degrees, but it's very humid, so it kind of makes things makes it difficult to do things during the day, which can be seen as being extremely hard. But once you get used to it, it's good. And we actually have winter here. It gets about 24 degrees C, rather than being like 46 degrees, which is amazing. And it actually rains, but when it rains here, it only rains for maybe an hour maximum, but it's heavy and everything totally changes here. You don't get the kind of rain that you would in Europe, where it rains for a couple of days. It actually rains for an hour here. But everything goes crazy. There's lots of car accidents, and the roads become like absolutely flooded, which is crazy, especially coming from where I come from, where it rains quite a lot. Coming out here and seeing it rain for like an hour is crazy. But yeah, the 5th reason, I think this is the 5th reason. Anyway, the 5th reason is everything's a lot cleaner here. You don't see rubbish lying around often, or if it is lying around, it's dealt with pretty quickly. There's always nice, when you go into the malls, it's always nice and clean, and it kind of makes a big change, and you see this place as being very clean. The roads are very clean. I kind of started these videos to basically kind of show people that don't live in the Middle East what it's actually like to live here, and what it's actually like, and not the way that people see it on the news. I mean, there's no terrorism here. The Sheikh is very good about terrorism. There's absolutely no terrorism here. You're not seen as a completely different person because you're white. But overall, living in the Middle East and moving from Scotland has been a big change, and there has been a lot of things that I thought I would never have to do that I've done here. But overall, it's so much better than the UK. And I miss the UK for some things. I miss my friends and I miss my family, but apart from that, I don't really miss much else. What you can't, you can get anything in the UK. You get Heinz tin soup here, or other kind of things you would get home. You actually get Iron Brew here, which is crazy, but it's like 6 times the price, which is unbelievable. But basically, that is the timer done. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sign off here, guys. I know that this video has been kind of short and all over the place, but I'm just waiting on you guys giving me suggestions on what you would like to see. I'm actually hoping to interview some people in the street this week, and hopefully that should be good results, and if not, I'm sure it'll be funny to watch. So take care, guys, be safe, and this is me signing off for Ramadan Day 3. Take care, guys.